I don't know if you've noticed people just throwing around the issue of being delusional or delulu as a joke, to say sometimes you have to be delulu about certain things, or you have to be delulu about achieving certain things. And we know that delusion is actually a mental challenge, and it varies in its severity. It's got different characteristics and it's got different levels, and there's different types of delusions. But I think it's called the grandeur, if I'm not mistaken. I'll write a proper word, but it's the kind of delusion where somebody thinks that they are the greatest, thinks that they are the most intellectual, thinks that they are the most important, most influential, and so forth, and so on and so forth. I've actually had an opportunity to experience somebody that, in my view, is delusional and is suffering from the kind of delusion that I've spoken about, the grandiose type of delusion, where they think they are the most important, they are the smartest, they are the most knowledgeable, and all of those things above everybody else around them. So I think it's just their makeup, or it's the misalignment mentally and so forth. But most people that have the grandiose type of delusion, these people will go after what they believe they can attain, even if everybody else around them thinks this person is crazy, or this person is just pitching themselves too high. They would not care. They will go after what they believe they can attain. And having observed this person, a few years ago, this person said they were going to go and study for a master's degree. I don't even want to lie to you. I was one of the people who thought, this one is just, talking and talking. There's no way that this person will be able to achieve that. But because this individual had really believed it in their mind, and they'd convinced themselves that be able to achieve this thing, even if us around this person thought there's no way, but this person believed that they can do it. And let me tell you something, they went out and they do it and they attained it. And within record time, mind you. And when this happened, I was just like, wow. But anyway, I let it be. And time went, and now this person is actually pursuing the highest qualification in the land. And I think I thought about it when I heard that this person is doing that. I thought to myself, surely there's something that this person sees in themselves that we don't see. There's something that this person believes about themselves that we don't see. In my view, it was just about this person who was just building castles in the sky. It was just about this person who just speaks highly of themselves. I don't know, I guess it's human nature. You just think, this one is just full of talk, and they speak of things that when you look at them and you look at the things that they talk about, you think it's things that are not within their reach, but in their mind they are convinced that they can attain and they can achieve those things. And when I heard that now this person is pursuing the highest qualification in the land, I sat and I thought, okay, surely there's something for me to learn in this whole situation. And what I've realized is that obviously, I don't think that as human beings we would wake up and say, I want to be delusional, because if that's not who you are, if that's not your build-up, if it's not your makeup, that's it's not gonna happen. But I think as people we can adopt, or we can adopt, or we can borrow a certain percentage of delusion in our lives to be able to reach the heights and the levels that we want to reach, to be able to attain some of the things we would love to attain. Because what I've realized, I could be wrong, but it's just my observation and my thinking, is that delusional people believe these things and they actually go after them. But people like myself who look at things and think, oh, I would love that, but it's maybe not within my reach. We want to rationalize, we want to thoroughly plan, we want to research, we want to consult, we want to do all sorts of things. And as a result, we end up not doing much about the things that we want to do. But delusional people, or people that are delulu, will just go for it, regardless of whether people tell them that they're delusional about wanting to do that or not. I don't know whether they let it, but I'll put it like that they let delusional lead them. And ultimately, they will get the things that they want. So it just made me think, I think all of us, we need a certain percentage of delulu in our lives. And maybe that might just help us to, reach the things that we want to reach, because it has really amazed me about this individual that I know, to say, wow, I suppose delusion, as much as it has a negative connotation, and obviously mental challenges and mental issues are nothing to laugh about. So I'm not trying to make a joke around mental issue per se, but I've just realized that the people who have the grandiose type of delusion, actually, to a certain degree, it works for them. Although others, obviously, they would look down on other people, belittle other people, think very little about people because they think they are, high and mighty. But to a certain degree, I think it works for them. So I don't know, but I think honestly, all of us, we need a certain dose of illusion in our lives. Yeah, I don't know what your thoughts are around what I've just said. Let me know in the comments section. But yeah, it's just something that I've been thinking about. And I just thought I'm going to record this and share with you guys. Let me know whether we need some dose of delusion or not.